Aye, it's duck season. Only pop out for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check by my demon. Yeah. Hey, I'll pop out, you gon' feel my presence. The message real heavy in my press kit. Aggressive. No lanes in my corner, we impressive. Pop back if you tryna get active. Ducked off in the stool, making magic. My paper running addicted to looking good, it's a habit. I'm too cold when you see a big jacket. No plastic, Bobby like in the plastic, classic. I got hits in my bag, spinning back fix. Hurt real good, I give it to you, no average. Green light, go, give it to red like yellow, salt, red, said no. Keep it going, young Uno. Mommy yellow, make you like jello. Aye, it's duck season. Only pop out for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm cheesy. If not, get a check with my demon. Aye, it's duck season. Yeah, only pop out for a reason. Pop out, show face if it's then I'm cheesy. If not, get a check with my demon. Aye, I'll make it turn around. Attention on my heart like an ultrasound. I can read what's on my mind, no cap again. I'm brown and I'm happy to shoot down. That is at the posse hold up. To function like it's a moment, take a picture after cocky. About the music glow, baby, let my disc jockey. Matter of fact, this my party, this is awesome. I said it 2 times, no, I did it since I started. Soul here's in the banks, tell me who's your father. Go half on a kid, make you the mother. It might be written in the stars, I get my way with words. We could take it to the car, I'll let you name the verb. Second thought, slid through, I'm a burn rubber. Real lover of the
And now the starting.
Clark, it's tough to wear down either team in this matchup because of their depth.
And Kevin, you've got to give both front offices a ton of credit. I mean, you've got to find guys and try to be economical about it. And they need to be able to play important
Here's Jung. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Let's go. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Sixers foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one drops. The 76ers making the switch here. And so he makes both from the...
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And Philadelphia making a change here. And just a fantastic run of games for him. A look at the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the play. playmaking. You take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Tucker. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. No. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Goes up on the high post. He clangs that. One off the back iron, and down it falls.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Cans it from downtown.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement.
Pass to Towns. It's deflected. Here is Brackens. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. To the wing right side. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, it's coming too easy. At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
And it's all about the
Austin making a switch here. Check in. Solid shoot. Pass to Ruiz. Sinks the dribble.
How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today? With the basket coming off the pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, they've clearly a better team.
To the paint. Here's Lawson. A good vision off a slick feed.
This is brilliant for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Craig. Good, and the assist goes to Town. Craig's got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Back to Lawson. Here's Royal. Another. 3 for Philadelphia.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Down low. Gonzalez passes to Sato. Over White. Again, Philadelphia.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And oh my goodness! Come on now.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe.
That's how you find out when you're doing it. It's my percentage, I'm doing it with. I want the credit if I'm losing on with it. And my mama, that's the really shit.
He pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
The 76ers leading by 16. Out to the right wing. Sato passes to Gonzalez. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Royal. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Russell, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the shot goes in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Just playing with poise and confidence. Confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The shot's good from Lawson.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Towns. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And you see Towns with the big sure hand controlling that putback.
Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg, yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And it's sent back by Russell. Sato, Craig defending, lays it up off the glass.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's Philadelphia, holding a very comfortable 25-point. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they've been. Oh!
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You gotta be kidding me. That was awesome.
No, that was outstanding, guys.
Pulls it from the elbow. It's tipped. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Santos. Pass to Ruiz. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Driving to the basket. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special talent.
And an entertaining one, too. Just a sublime finisher.
Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Boston making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. Here's Phillips. Boston, no good that time either. Philadelphia's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. Oh, dunk!
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
So the Celtics... Called timeout, they're first. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
You can see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
Sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Tries from 10. Got a piece of it. Here's Ruiz. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Ruiz has got 5. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your... depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
And the Celtics making a change here. Craig's checked in. All right, a chance to check out stats for him. And the 76ers call time here. Poke loose. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and you're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times from the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, DA. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
With the drive.
My goodness.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gonzalez has got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Here's Ruiz. That's in. And he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
Phillips, the pass to Craig. And just miss after miss right now.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Several teams changing it up here. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. The 76ers, number 1.
These guys have been spacing the floor, spreading out the defense, and getting the three-point shots they want, as opposed to settling for bad ones.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes us. much to their defense as their offense.
Let's check in with veteran reporter David Aldridge for an injury update on Kobe White. David.
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information for us. Now, he told me that it's a knee sprain. It's definitely painful, but it's fortunate it wasn't worse. Right in the heart of the season, this is when injuries start to mount. You're going to have to adjust. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for you. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Pass to Santos. Here's Vega. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
He gets that one. Temple's got his first points in this one.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket. And even with a big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Van Leer, sinks the three-pointer. He's got 9.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Boston. Phillips' shot is off. Philadelphia's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers, and it's in there. Here's Phillips. 17 points in his last outing. Here's George. And that time, also a missed shot.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so it's Philadelphia holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. If you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it. That's because you're always looking up at everybody. Always knew what the floor looked like.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they set the tone with their rebounding. I give it to Shaq.
Oh, these bitches, all the girls want, all the...
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard. For the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Phillips, and it's time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the Celtics head athletic trainer gave me an update. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for him. It's amazing he's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
They've got Carl Anthony Towns, and it's Phillips, and it's the shooting guard. That's the Boston Five.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Delicious breakfast made your way. You're always welcome.
Boston shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Here's Craig. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
America's #1 sports book.
Here's Russell, and they pick up 2. Russell's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace.
And Phillips gets it to go.
And, you know, after starting over 3 minutes after, they finally get one down.
And the 76ers call time here.
Which none of the guilt. Isn't it about time mealtime got smarter? Upgrade your plate. Refresh your routine. Eat smart with Factor. Learn more on
Now we got a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They're looking extremely sharp right now. Poised in the top spot and playing very well.
And I think for the 76ers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Off with the layup. And the 76ers with possession. Big run right now going from 11-2. And the shot goes down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Tucker can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Out to the right wing. The Celtics working the ball around now. And stolen by Lawson. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money. A star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
With the teardrop. Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Phillips, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Traps in the tray.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Boston's getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
For 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
A wide open look here for Craig. No good from outside.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Hits the 3-point bomb. 37 points for him.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Boston's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
Well, he's giving himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
Boston right side. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
It's good. Towns has got 6.
They force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
And again for 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Boston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. Craig, good. 24 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Sato. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Here's Craig. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From deep. Good, another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they got 2 guys on, he finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And so it's Philadelphia, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision. On this pass, put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like? Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was...
And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a
Good, another from three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is bested. What a shooting display.
Now a timeout called by Boston. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Sacchetti. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. A nice shot by Ruiz.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Philadelphia's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities, they're the visibility, they're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserve more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition. Trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Young. And another miss by Boston.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Boston making a switch here. Temple's checked in. Pass to Phillips. Wide open look. Ruiz grabs the ball. Ruiz has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Santos. Oh!
And really the story of the second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And here's George. Pass to Temple. And here's Towns. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the night.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Now Lawson. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Santos. 6 to shoot. Over George. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Santos has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them.
And Lawson with the block. Timeout call, 76ers. There's 1:54 left in the game. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
They increased.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range,
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Here's Ruiz, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
161 to 57.
This team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
He takes it in. Tucker can't get it to go. Here's Philadelphia. And he banks in the lane.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Royal. Lawson with it. Here's Santos. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did.